And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
And a shot of the west span of the Bay Bridge. What a terrific view. We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Verjao in at the 5 spot.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Now here's Iguodala, following the miss by Anderson Verjao. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Curry's got 5 now.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. Iguodala right side. Bogut kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Irving's shot is good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Curry passes to Iguodala. Kicks it to Bogut. The jump hook, and it's Golden State with another.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. LeBron kicks to Irving. The 9-foot shot. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. And it's Golden State with another.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Thompson with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now here is Verjao. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. LeBron dishes to Verjao. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Verjao's got his first points of the game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Down low. Here's Thompson. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Love the pass to Irving. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Irving's got his second basket. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. Left side Curry. Iguodala outside. Launches it. Another three for Golden State.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
You know, every year there are a handful of teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West, and last year Cleveland was one of them.
And Kevin, as you said, most teams in the East struggled out of conference, but Cleveland was pretty solid against the West, and I think they'll be even better with LeBron.
Absolutely. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
5 seconds.
Just 4 to shoot. Nobody near Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
And for the Cavs, it didn't show up in the win column, but a lot of their losses to teams out west were close competitive games.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
And here is LeBron. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Waiters gets a wide-open look, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, really, it was against the Southwest Division they struggled. A lot of East teams struggled against those teams. 6 teams from the East had 1 or less wins against the division all season.
Always tough when the East goes out west. Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach David Blatt. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Curry's shot is off.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Bogut. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bogut's got his second bucket of the night.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Waiters. Thompson with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The 3. That's good. Thompson's got 9 points.
They're setting the tone early here, Kevin.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. And the Cavaliers call time here. Outside Irving. Now the dish to Waiters. Here's James. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Iguodala. Feeds it to Bogut. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense has done very little to slow them down so far.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. Steps back and fires. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 9 points.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
He didn't make a lot of noise heading into last season's All-Star game, but boy, did Kyrie Irving put on a show when he got there. was a playground type of game, and he dazzled everybody with his skill.
And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Andre Iguodala. Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Verajao setting the pick for James. Raiders on the wing. Back to LeBron. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Lee. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Verajao. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. And Miller's subbed in for Dion Waiters.
Well, last season viewed as a bit of a hiccup in Kyrie Irving's rise to greatness. His shooting percentages fell, but he actually improved his assist-to-turnover ratio. He's cut his turnover rate every season, as a matter of fact.
And for Irving, some have said he over-dribbles and tries to freelance too much offensively. They'd like to see him become more pass-oriented. Some of that really a function of personnel, but I think he can and will improve as a passer.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. You talk about areas for Irving to improve, Clark. Defense certainly part of it.
Yeah, and with LeBron back, I think every player will be held to a higher standard defensively, no question. Kyrie, a player with a lot of responsibility offensively, but to be great, you got to do it at both ends.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential, both things that have plagued this team.
Thompson outside. Dishes to Livingston. And another three for Golden State.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
And you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors. Not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, then you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
Thompson with the bucket. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Livingston. They kick it out to Green. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Irving drives in to the inside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Right side Green. Barnes kicks to Green. Thompson dishes to Green. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 18. And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers, Clark, with over 4 games.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guards in the league, the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work on that.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's James, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Warriors leading by 16. Here's Livingston, again Golden State.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now, here's Thompson. Irving drives in, stolen away. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the dunk by Barnes.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here's Thompson. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. From past the arc. And another three for Golden State.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here.
Now here's James. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Marion passes to LeBron. Clock at 6. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Green inside the three-point line, and another basket for Golden State.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
And that one's good.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Livingston kicks to Spates. Irving dishes to Miller. Pass to James. Marion, a screen on Green. On the wing, Marion. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Miller penetrating. And he gets it to go. From the other side of the floor, the shot is off. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Warriors lead by 21. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Matthew Dellavedova, Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Miller, and it's Waiters in at the 2.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Now here's Love. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. He's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Thompson.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And you talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end.
Here's Curry. Dion Waiters making his last shot. And Curry, here we go. Iguodala against Miller. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Here's Dellavedova. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Love with the screen for Waiters. And the pass to Varejão. Dellavedova kicks to Miller. On the clock.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Passes it to Rush. He dishes it to Iguodala. And Curry has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 22 points for Steph Curry. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Kevin Love, an incredible rebounder. And it seems, Steve, he's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game, and he's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
And you talk about that internal drive and desire for Kevin Love. You see it from his physique to his skills, and most of all, in his video game numbers, which are even more eye-popping than his real numbers.
Good point, Clark. Very good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Left side, Love. He feeds it to Waiters. Here's Dellavedova. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And I think as much as desire, Love's understanding of the game plays a big role in his success. He knows where to be on the court, but also what he needs to do off the court to put himself in position to be successful. Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Here's Dellavedova. Following the score by Golden State. Miller with a wide open look. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Rush. He's guarded by Waiters. And Rush kicks to Iguodala. Outside for Curry. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. The Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Dellavedova dishes to Love. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Curry passes to Rush. Here's Lee, and it's Golden State with another.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Dellavedova kicks to Waiters. 11 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Curry dishes to Bogut, and there's the feed to Rush. Curry kicks to Iguodala, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Varejao. I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they wanted him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of a team, and that's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well. And I understand he's really a high-quality guy and teammate. He's very much more of a playmaker than a scorer, even though he can look dominant with the ball in his hands at times.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Thompson outside. There's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The Cavaliers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Irving passes to Varejao. Kicks it to Waiters. 6 to shoot. Thompson comes with the double team. Miller outside. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
LeBron, he's checked in for Mike Miller. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. That's tipped. Iguodala with the steal. All alone. Oh!
Look out!
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's James. Varejao trying to free himself up. James, no good. Golden State's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. Varejao dishes to LeBron. Pass to Waiters. They need this. That's good. Waiters got 7 points in the game. So it's the Warriors now. Curry with it. 24 points for him. There's the dish to Thompson. Stolen by Varejao. Irving attacking, and he gets it to go. 13 points in the game.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And here's Golden State. Here's Curry out to Thompson. Looking for Lee, gets it there. Back to Thompson, outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Now here's Waiters. He's got 7, and that one's good. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You know, Golden State historically has always been a dangerous offensive team, but it's really their defensive improvement that triggered their elevation into the upper echelon of the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Lee. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
How about 5 3-pointers for him in this half? His stroke looks awesome.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And the defensive improvement for Golden State has kind of been piece by piece. They've had the right strategy and motivation, certainly, from the coaching staff. And obviously, Steve, a healthy Andrew Bogut has helped.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with what they've done the last couple of years in terms of their attitude, their personnel, their mindset to become more defensive-minded and a much better rebounding club as well.
James against Barnes. Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Livingston. It's offline from half court.
I'm not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. James kicks to Marion. No good on the triple. Now Barnes. Wasted no time on that one.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Irving. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got his second bucket. 1:39 left in the first half. Here is Livingston. He has 5. Feeds it to Barnes. Livingston kicks to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson for the triple. That's good. Thompson's got 27 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Now, here is Irving. 19 points in the game. From the arc. Count that one. 22 points for him.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Thompson outside. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
LeBron outside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. And here is Green. From the arc. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Livingston. 7 points for Barnes.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 3-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
LeBron passes to Marion. Back to James. And he gets it to go. James has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. Now, here is Irving. He kicks it to Waiters. Dishes it to Varejao. Shot clock at 5. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
And Waiters with the stuff.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
From deep. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive by LeBron. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got 13 points.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion whose focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Irving, right through the knee for the layup. Irving's got 24 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Curry's shot is good.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Outside Irving. Pass to Varejao. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Iguodala wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Irving dishes to Varejao. LeBron kicks to Irving. Lets the three fly. And another three for Cleveland.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Outside Curry. There's the bucket. Good. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Irving drives in, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's Golden State with another.
Boy, this guy just plays with a love of the game. You can see it, how he prepares, his work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. When he hits the floor, it is all basketball.
Now here's Waiters. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Irving passes to Varejao. A wide open look for Love. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Curry kicks to Thompson. The pass to Iguodala. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Iguodala's got 22 points.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Passes to Love. Back to Irving. On the wing, James. And another three for Cleveland.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And so here is Golden State. It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Curry against Irving. Now Love inside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 13 points for Kevin Love.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
The Cavs just never really built any consistency last year for long stretches. And, you know, when that happens, it's hard to get wins away from home.
Here's James. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. James kicks to Irving. Another three for Cleveland.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Cleveland, as you said, struggling on the road last year. Only 14 road wins. That's not going to cut it. And late in to finish the break. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Curry outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Well, a big part of the problem for Cleveland last year was talent on the roster. So we can assume things will be different. Clark on the road for him this season.
Things are going to be different in a lot of ways as long as LeBron is leading the way. And they'll be on the same page. He'll make sure of that. So look for a lot different outcomes in Cleveland.
And that one's good.
Very productive game for him, but he's going to have to get some help from his teammates if they're going to win.
Shoots the three. And another three for Golden State.
He's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Cleveland's gone 7 of 11. From deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. LeBron kicks to Irving. Takes it off the glass. Irving's got 36.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
Here's Curry. The Cavaliers making the shot. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Curry's got 48.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Tipped away. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Back to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Miller. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. I mean, get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now Irving. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. Irving drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 38 points.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks. You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Now, here is Irving. He has 38 in the game. Shoots it. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
Puts it up from 15, and it's Lee, that time on the assist by Green. And that's now 6 points for David Lee. James with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. The drive by James. Drops in the layup for 2. LeBron's got 18 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here. Some killer instinct he showed right there, exploding to the rim and adding to that lead.
Cleveland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
First one falls for him. And Curry, Steve, already in his 6th season in the NBA, the Warriors franchise leader already in three-pointers made.
Yeah, Warriors fans obviously hoping he will one day retire in blue and gold. And by the way, that's how I feel too. But listen, this guy just incredible from the three-point line. And he became a superstar last year, really emerged as one of the best players in the NBA.
No good from Irving.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well-deserved. And they have worked their tails off on the glass. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch. This is one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
And here's Green outside. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 6th assist on the night. Cleveland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. The wide open look here for Marion. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Marion's got himself on the board with 3 there. Livingston kicks to Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marion's got 5 points in the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
It's rush outside. And another three for Golden State.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
And so here's Cleveland after the Warriors pick up three. Irving attacking. Marion trying to get open. Irving, good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here is Livingston, covered by Irving. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Sean Livingston last season played really well for the Nets. He backed up Darren Williams, who was dealing with injuries, and also started for much of the year, helping keep the team afloat.
And Livingston at 6'7" possesses rare size for the point guard spot. He uses his length defensively. He's able to play off his man and still has the ability to challenge shots and contest shots. So he's a smart, talented basketball player.
Now here's Marion. He's got 5, and it's Dellavedova missing. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Spates against Marion. Fades back, and Spates gets it to go.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Marion setting the pick for Irving. Poked away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Livingston is running. Puts up a three. Another three for Golden State.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys. Getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively and in the open court. Tremendous flow.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. On the court for Cleveland, Malcolm Thomas is out there with Marion. Then it's Lucas. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Haywood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the feed to Thomas. Marion outside. And Thomas, here we go. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes with it. Now Thomas defending. Barnes passes to Livingston. Connects, the jumper drops. Livingston's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. Cavaliers shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Dellavedova dishes to Lucas, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right, that'll get their attention.
Well, you know, this last draft class was one that had been hyped up for such a long time with the big names, primarily Wiggins, Parker, and Embiid, all being viewed as potential franchise players. I'm not quite sure of that, but they certainly are tremendous talents. A lot of teams knew that, and it became a bit of the race to the bottom for some franchises.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Off the screen. Oh, that's blocked. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the dunk by Barnes.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oof. Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
He used that pick just right.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Livingston kicks to Rush. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Fires for three. Another three for Golden State.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lucas kicks to Dellavedova. on the wing, Mary. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Tries from 10, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Livingston, the kick out to Spates. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Lucas.
Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports for that matter, they're not going anywhere. Especially with the way media is now. Fans can dissect every call on DVR or the internet. So you want to give officials the chance to get those big calls right. So I think video replay is useful and here to stay.
Kicks it to Azili. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And guys, with video reviews, the complaint has been how long they take. You want to keep the energy and the momentum of the game going.
Well, the NBA knows about this problem, and they're creating a centralized site now to handle reviews, similar to what we see in hockey. So the hope is that this will speed up the process. That would be great.
And he can't get the first one.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And downing a pick and roll. Basically, a guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and acumen.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line and deny penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep two, another indication of where analytics coming into play in terms of strategy.
Lucas, the pass to Dellavedova. Back to Lucas from outside the arc, and it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 5th assist in this one. Livingston kicks to Rush. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back in the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
Both free throws good from Rush. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
Picked by Haywood. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Clock at 4. They get a hand on it. Rush with the steal. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Lucas. And the 3 off target.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64, I think, may be the last title.
Again, you're right on it. Here's Dellavedova. Lucas dishes to Thomas. Knocked away. And it's the Warriors on the break. And he gets it to go. Rush has got 22 points.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here's Dellavedova. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Matthew Dellavedova.
Here is Livingston.
Well, you know, as teams become more and more focused on getting good looks in close at the rim, the value of great defensive big men inside just continues to rise. It's tough to be a contender without a rim protector.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Lucas kicks to Dellavedova. Picked by Haywood. Pass to Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Out to Marion from the arc. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here is Livingston, defended by Lucas. Good. 15 points for Barnes.
Wow, this fourth quarter has just been tremendous for them from deep.
Yeah, they're locked in and putting up a ton of points from outside.
Dellavedova, the pass to Haywood. Marion dishes to Dellavedova. And here is Lucas. Picked by Haywood. Lucas, that's good.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Here is Livingston, defended by Lucas. And that one's good. Livingston's got 9 points in the quarter. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Dellavedova. No good on the 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble. Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Lucas with it. Picked by Haywood. There's the screen. Right side Thomas. Back to Lucas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Marion, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
Deep 2 from Rush. Again, Golden State.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Dellavedova. He feeds it to Lucas. Over to the wing. Now, here is Haywood. He's guarded closely. And he banks in the layup. Haywood's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Golden State with it, trying his luck deep in space with the basket on the assist by Livingston.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
From deep three-point range, rebounded by Marion. Well, Cleveland shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And it's Dellavedova missing.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Here's Azili. Again, Golden State.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
And so here's Cleveland. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Livingston, and it's Golden State with another.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beatdown the entire way.
Now Lucas. There's the dish to Thomas.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
That's good. He's got 23 points.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yes, very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
And Brendan Haywood is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but you know, you got to be smart too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Mike Miller's checked in for Cleveland.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building. He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
And it's Green missing. Here is Lucas. Now Haywood inside, and he dunks it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Livingston, off target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Yes, Kevin.